Okay, good morning. Welcome to
FunMath number 86.
FunMath number 86. Today we're on section is it 1.8?
I think so.
1.8 of Art of Problem Solving's Algebra book. Yep, section 1.8, Introduction to Algebra. Great book. Today we're talking about radicals. So we have an expression like this: square root of 99 minus 2 times the square root of 1,100 plus the square root of 704, and we're going to simplify this. Okay?
Yep.
But before we simplify it, maybe what's the first thing we should try to think through?
We need to factor out some squares out of them.
Well, yeah, that's right. That's what we need to do to simplify it. But even before that, if we're going to try to figure out what number this is, what would be a good thing to do?
We could see about what this is.
Okay, great. Yeah, let's estimate what this is first, so that when we get a final answer, we can see if it's right or not. Square root of 99 is about?
10.
It's about 10, okay. Square root of 1,100 is about?
It's not really close to 40.
Well, what would 40 squared be?
40 squared is 1,600.
40 squared is 1,600.
30 squared is 900.
30 squared is 900. So it's in between 900 and 1,600. Which one is it a little closer to?
It's a little closer to 900.
Okay. It's a little closer to 900, which is 30.
We could say it's 33, maybe?
Okay, fine, 33. So this is 10. This is minus 2 times 33. So 10 minus 66. And then 704. Square root of 704. Ooh, what's that? You know any squares close to 704?
729 is 9 cubed.
729 is 9 cubed.
30 is a little close.
30 squared is what?
30 squared is 900.
Okay. So it's not super close to 900 either. 25 squared is?
625.
Okay, so this is closer to 25 squared than it is to 30 squared.
We could say it's 26, 27.
26. Let's say it's 26. Okay, so we have 10 minus 66, which is?
Which is minus 56.
Minus 56 plus, what did we say this was, 26?
Yeah.
What's minus 56 plus 26?
It's minus 30.
Okay, minus 30. Okay? So now, this is all a bunch of hand waving, right? So this is about minus 30, which means if we get the answer minus 28, about, that's probably good enough. But if we get the answer 25, we're probably wrong.
Yeah.
Okay? Or 0 or something like that. Okay, off you go. How can you simplify? I'll write it for you. How can you simplify square root of 99?
It's the square root of 3 squared times 11.
Okay, so this is the square root of 3 squared times 11. We're going to be able to factor out that 3 squared.
Yep.
Okay, good. Minus
the
2 times the square root of?
11 times 100.
11 times
10 squared.
11 times 10 squared. Okay, that's nice.
Plus 704.
Ooh, 704. Head scratcher. From these two expressions, do you have a guess of something that might go into 704?
11.
11. Okay, so let's quickly divide 704 by 11. Can you find my eraser? Is there an eraser line around nearby? Because I need it right now, because I wrote 705. 704 divided by 11. 11 into 70 is?
Is 60. No, 6 times.
Okay.
6, 44. 11 times 4 is 44.
11 times 64. Okay, is 704.
It's 11 times 8
Oh,
squared
wouldn't
times
you know?
11.
Okay, so this is the square root of 8 squared times 11. Okay, so the square root of 3 squared times 11 is equal to?
3 times the square root of 11.
3 times the square root of 11. Minus 2 times the square root of 11 times 10 squared is equal to what?
Minus 20 times the square root of 11.
Minus 20 times the square root of 11.
Plus 8 times the square root of 11.
8 times the square root of 11. Okay, and what can we factor out of all of these?
The square root of 11.
So this is the square root of 11 times what?
3 minus 20 plus 8.
Okay, and what is 3 minus 20 plus 8?
It's minus 17 plus 8, which is minus 17 plus 8. No. Yeah. minus 9.
Okay, minus 9 times the square root of 11. Now we said this was about what, minus 30?
Yeah.
Okay, great. The square root of 11, what's that?
It's pretty close to 3, which is the square root of 9. It's pretty close to the square root of 9.
Okay, so this is about minus 3 times 3, which would be?
Which is minus 27.
Minus 27, okay?
So it's pretty close.
So we thought it was going to be around minus 30. We got something we estimated as being around minus 11. Now, is it bigger? Is it more negative than minus 27? So is it like minus 30 or is it more like minus 25?
It's more like minus 25. So no, it's more like minus 30.
Why?
Because it's pretty close to it.
Why? Why is it more negative than minus 27?
Minus 30 is more, it's smaller.
No, this number, not minus 30. Why is this number more negative than minus 27?
Because the square root of 11 is a little bit bigger than 9. Look, the square root of 9.
Okay, so the square root of 11 is a little bit bigger than 3. So this is minus 9 times something that's bigger than 3. So it's a little bit more negative than minus 27. So our estimate of minus 30 is probably pretty close.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, good job. So step 1 on a problem like this, quickly just get an estimate of what your answer is going to be. And we got about minus 30 for this by saying this is about 10, this is about 20 times, what did we say this was, 33?
Yeah.
So this is about minus 66. And we said this was about plus 26. And then we added that up, we got minus 30. And then here we got about minus 30, so we're happy, right?
Yep.
And our estimate helps us understand if we got an answer here that was like 0, that'd probably be wrong.
Yeah.
If we got something down here that was like 4 times the square root of 17, which is, about 4 times 4, which is 16, that'd probably be wrong. But minus 9 times the square root of 11 is about minus 30, so we are
right.
Happy. We're happy at least. We don't know for sure that we're right, but it looks plausible, right?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Yep?
Yep.
Okay, good job.